Sure can. All right. Oh man, I hope nobody took that long, bro. Yeah, I would not be long in this. I don't know. Are you already green? Are you trying to trade more right now? Are you trying to trade more right now? Bro, you gotta take your green day.
Counts again for the sake of my head.
I mean, I guess that's
Um,
fair.
yeah, but I've done. Um, so I bought some new evos with um, my from the future yesterday, and I've lost like 350 yesterday
Mm.
before I went to bed, and I was just like, look, I need to fucking quit today because I'm just gonna ruin this.
Mm.
And I'm up $1,000 on every single one today, so
Bro, just stop then.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna trade anymore today.
Like,
If
bro,
I was to take this one,
here,
I was
here,
just gonna say if I was to take this 1 minute, I'd probably take it with like two micros, just
yeah.
fuck all, you know.
Here's the thing, though. Like, listen, this is just good practice. Like, I know it's only an eval, but it's good practice forcing yourself to stop when you should.
Yeah,
And don't let me tell you what to do, but I'm just saying, if you're already green, we've already dumped this much. Why would you try and keep catching more expansion? I feel like you should just chalk it up.
probably. To be honest, bro, if we weren't going on this call, I would have been in bed
Yeah,
because I was literally just sat here, my eyes are closing, but I wanted to talk to you about these fucking trays that I took yesterday.
yeah, let's do it.
Uh, so, can you see my screen? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Uh, oh, I tell you the one that I got green on. This one. 6:55, 1 minute long.
6:55. 6:55, 1 minute long. Oh yeah,
So my
oh yeah,
rationale.
that's a heater. That's a banger.
Um, and it was like immediately fucking hit my TP. So I
Yep.
entered here at the bottom of this candle, and we must have had some news event because it shot up, hit my TP, and I was out.
Well,
I was
that
like,
works.
fuck me, why can't this happen like that every
Dude,
single turn?
I'll tell you why. Because this one, you actually had everything you needed, right? Like, check this out.
Yeah,
Not only do you have this sweep of all this, right? But then you have another manipulation sweep. So it's even better. So it's like we sweep all these lows, get a little bit of a reaction, dump, take this low again. Now we have these highs right here, which
manipulation.
is perfect LRLR, right? Then you got the sweep of this low again. You got delivery. Oh man, that was a banger, bro.
Yeah.
Such a good trade.
It
Oh
had
man.
everything. I was pleased because I saw it, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, so okay, that's the one that I got green on. But let's talk about yesterday. So
All right.
uh, yesterday was
Oh
a
wait, I guess I'm not even sharing my screen. Whoops. I'm like talking about the trade and you can't even see it. Whoops.
so I took a 5 minute somewhere here. Okay, yeah. So the first one that fucked me up was this 5 minute.
And what time was that at?
It was at 4:35 in
Yesterday?
London yesterday. Yeah. So my thinking was we swept this low at 628. So we had a liquidity sweep. We then went up, we manipulated down, so we swept the low at 623. Then we've got a massive rejection candle at the bottom on the 5 minute, and a huge dildo candle going through this 5 minute here.
Wait, at what time again?
So 4:35. On the 5 minute, yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday, not today.
Yeah, for a 5 minute gap, it's not very big. Hang on. Let me look. Whoa, what just happened?
6 points.
1 minute.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I fucking missed that. It looks a lot bigger at the time.
Like just thinking in comparison to of what you showed me before that, like how much better it is, you know. It's 3.
We got it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what. You see how like as you get the close, we kind of already take out these highs. See how like we just pumped in 1 30-second candle at the last minute and hit these.
Yeah. That's on the 30-second time frame, yeah, not on the 5 minute.
Right. But you have to zoom in and make sure there's nothing on the lower time frame that'll stop you. And also
That small gap got inversed, I think, at the same time.
yeah, so we didn't inverse both these. I know it's small, but see how we barely to the tick. Oh wait, we did, huh?
We did, yeah. But the gap is small, fair enough. Like I didn't
It's
realize it
just
was on
like
the 6.
it's pretty small. It's not very
But it's got
significant.
everything else, right? In terms of liquidity sweep, delivery, momentum, like it's got everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would have liked it more if over here there was a more obvious swing low. Right? Like if we would have actually right here on the inverse swept something. Like the sweep was done up here. Then we just randomly like go down a tiny bit and come back up. Yeah. It's just I mean, I understand why because like we technically did have a sweep. We came down and this is 50%, right? Like we tapped 50%. But There's just not really a super obvious swing low over here. And then let me look at the higher time frame because I mean this is just kind of sloppy PA in general, to be honest. See how like on the 5 minute or the 15 minute, it just everything's just overlapping and it's a really small range. Like everything's just kind of doing this dojis.
So you wouldn't normally touch that.
Nah. I'm like a zoom in on the 1 minute. Like looking at the 1 minute, there's no FVGs. Like this is the first FVG, right? On the 1 minute. This is the first obvious FVG on the 1 minute that I can see in this last 5 hours, right? So, and then it's just this little tiny 5 minute that gets inversed down here. So yeah, it's mid.
So yeah, that was the initial one that fucked me up. I was down about 250 on that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously I got really, really pissed off. And I was like, right, okay, let's look for another one. So I went on to the 15 minute,
Mm-hmm.
and we had the exact same setup.
Let me just say one more thing about this last trade real quick. The first one, the 5 minute. See how much this 1 minute stands out? Right? If we go back to here, see how this 1 minute gap is the gap that was used to send us to sweep the low?
Yeah.
Now, if we would have done this, right? Swept these, swept this, and if this got inversed like that, now that would have been way better than the 5 minute.
Right.
Because like you just see how much more obvious this is.
Yeah.
And then the thing that I like the most is because we have this gap put in to take the lows, right? Like we actually take the lows with the gap. The 5 minute is just kind of like triggering off nothing, like out of nowhere, basically. Because there's nothing significant to the left that we're sweeping when we get this. You want it to be like pretty automatic, like,
So the size of the fair value gap really matters, basically.
Yeah.
We mentioned that last time, and
Mm-hmm.
I said I'll take that into account, but.
Well, and then again, think about the first trade you showed me, how much more obvious that one was, Like that trade was, I lost it, but that trade was sick. Here it is. Like this, I can see this V shape from anywhere in my office. But like whenever you have to like squint and stretch your candles to find the gaps, they're not obvious.
Not a good start.
But all right, let's go to the 15.
So then I moved on to the 15 minute, and again I had the exact same fuck you attitude. I was like, have you seen that video of TJR when he screams his head off and he goes, "Give it back!
Oh, give me my lick back! I will get my lick back!" Yeah.
So that's exactly how I felt.
Give me my lick, and he's like,
so yeah.
He's all barking at the screen and shit. Dude, TJR is something else. All right, so wait, let me see if I can find it. Was it this?
So I'll explain to you my way of thinking again. So this was obviously after the 5 minute failed.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, right, okay, we failed, but we re-swept, so re-manipulated the low. And then we had just a big dildo candle up. So I would say that's a lot of momentum. Because we went up like 30 points, 33
Mhm.
points. And inverse this 15 minutes. And I was like, right, with all this LRLR here, we have to run it. So this 15 minutes looked like it was going to be decent. And then it was delivering also from this 15 minute here.
Mhm. Here.
See?
Yep.
So we had delivery, we had the sweep, we had momentum, we had the 7 points as a minimum, I guess. We were deep in discount. Like everything's there now, but obviously it's just on a 15-minute time frame.
Yeah, 15 minutes are not the most ideal to take. But let me look if I can find a solid reason why. I mean, everything pretty much inversed. I think you kind of just got unlucky. To be fair, I mean, it looks like a good entry to me. Like, I think the 5 minute is a little more obvious here. It's just a little bit bigger, and we kind of shot through it. But I feel like that should have been. I think you just kind of got unlucky on that, bro.
Okay, fair enough. That's fine. At least I feel like I'm making progress. You know, like
This is the first one that I'm just kind of staring, having a hard time finding what was wrong with it. So the only thing I will say that I've noticed though is like on setups like that, it sucks having your entry be this close to the targets.
yeah.
Like it's almost better to try and find something down here to get in on. But obviously he normally teaches that you want the whole gap to be inversed, right? But man, I hate watching it go up 28 points and then I enter 10 points from the target.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like is just it's a high close, whereas you'd rather want to be closing down here to try and target up here. But I think low key you got just kind of unlucky because we just wanted to manipulate more and go lower first. That's all.
Yeah, and we kept on doing that all session. So
Yeah,
if you
that was
look,
just a sloppy session.
from the third trade, obviously there were the two losses. The third trade, I was already like, I was ready. I was fucking ready to go. Um, and I was like, I'm gonna upsize on this one. So I entered this 1 minute. And to be honest with you, I thought this 1 minute was fucking class.
What
Like,
time?
um,
Oh wait, this
nine
one.
four
9
9:49. Yeah.
49. Okay.
Yeah. So again, we've got everything. We've got
Bro,
delivery,
if you took a
invest
loss
on.
on this, you way mismanaged that, bro. That should have been BE.
It should have been break even.
100%, bro. As soon as we get this here, we got all this momentum, right? Like this is a 20-point gap that we just ripped through, right? So we got
Yeah.
here. I'm sure you're trying to target the wick, right?
That was my break even.
Your break even was this wick.
I wanted to go break even at that week because again, I was in a completely shit mind frame. So I was down like $600 at the time, and for me to if we hit the AM high, I would have made like $200 or something. So I needed to run this LRLR basically. So
Okay.
my TP was up here.
All right. Well, just to here's the logic that you want to have. I know that you were like on in the moment, but we're gonna go over obviously the mechanical stuff anyway. Once we blast like this, oops, we get this V shape, we get the close above, we get this good momentum up. Once we take these highs, bro, there if this is going to keep working, there's absolutely no way that it should come back. So like this is a super safe place to go break even because when we're accelerating this LRLR, there's no way we should stall here unless it's going to completely fail. So like you got to go break even when we sweep these first highs right here. Because if we have this much speed, the sweep, momentum, everything about this was A plus. So there's no reason it shouldn't hit this, right?
So again, it's a good trade, right?
It's an amazing trade. It just
Yeah.
I think you just mismanaged it is all.
Yeah, 100%. This is the thing. I wasn't really thinking clearly, and
Yeah.
for me, it was just like I want an entry, and I'm going to hold it
Yep.
till we run that LRLR. And I also I can't remember whether it was on this trade or the next one or the one before, but most of them I was like, "Fuck, go and break even." You know,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just going to
fair.
hold it.
That's understandable.
So yeah.
At that
Anyway,
point, it was just your mindset. But I mean, when you're up
yeah,
25, 26 points, it kind of makes sense to go BE, I think.
yeah, and this is my issue as well, right? If I was in with like 5 micros and I was up 25 points, I would be fucking selling at this high here.
Yeah.
I would be probably selling. I'd be all out, green and happy, you know. But because I'm taking it, I was taking these positions way too light as well. Like I'm not
Mm,
making enough profit to counteract what I've lost, and
yeah.
yeah, it was just shit. Um, so anyway, and then we have the next one, which is this 1 minute. Exactly the same principle. Delivery. We sort of reswept all these lows. I would say we had momentum. You know. Uh,
I'm talking about here, 1033.
yes. The 2 minute inversed as well.
Dude, yesterday just looked like not good PA, bro. After looking at this, you got seek and destroyed yesterday. Because you were right on the direction
Seeking,
almost every time, bro. But it's just, market just was not cooperating, dude. This
and
all,
that's because it was about holiday, right?
yeah, oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that's why. Everything's just lower probability on bank holidays.
Yeah.
But like,
So
even then,
I
like, you just got unlucky, bro. Because like we ended up just ripping it all basically aftermarket. That's not your fault.
yeah, I know, I know. So this is what I wanted to get clarification on because I was looking at these trades and I was like, that's a banger, that's a banger, that's really good, that's really good. I need to enter again because that's really good. And literally 4 trades on the dot, I fucking lost. And
Yeah.
like this last one that we're looking at here, when we started coming back into the fair value gap around about here, I was just like, I had about fucking $400 left of my drawdown, and I doubled my position, so I bought more, thinking we're
No.
gonna bounce from it. Yeah,
No.
we never did. We
No.
got absolutely cooked.
Damn it.
um, yeah,
Well,
so
I mean, good recognition on the setups. The only questionable one would be the 5 minute. The rest of them are, I mean, the rest of them make sense to me. Like, I think it's just the
okay,
conditions were not ideal yesterday. So,
I'll take that. I'll take that.
but the
I
setups I'm
need to
seeing
I
are,
need to
they make sense. So
I need to just up my position size and try and get these evals passed with MFFU and hopefully get some payouts. Bro, I had 4 accounts above soft cap.
mm,
I had something like $4,000 available to fucking take out, but I never did. Just
well,
all
the good news is if you got there before, you can do it again.
Yeah, this is you know what? Like one of my friends, he did something similar. He blew all his accounts and he stopped trading for about 4 months. He keeps saying he's going to come back to it, but he's not traded for over 4 months now. And I
Mm,
was like, the same minute I blew all the accounts, I bought new ones.
yeah,
Just
that's
get straight back on the horse.
yep.
So yeah, all right, cool, bro. I'll leave you to it then. I'm gonna crash because my eyes are closing.
All right.
We'll
Let me just say one more thing real quick.
yeah.
You see how yesterday we just like kept putting in lows, highs, and then we take the lows, come back up, take the low again, take the highs, take the lows, don't take the high, take the lows, take the lows, don't take the high, take the lows, take the high, come back down, take these lows again. Like you see how sloppy that is?
Yeah.
It's just so indecisive, right? Like and one thing that I like to do is if I end up taking a setup, like let's say this one, like you did here, you take this A plus setup where you're like, there's no way it doesn't work, and it fails, and we just keep chopping and taking highs and lows, then that's a good sign that conditions are not good.
So just log off.
Yep. Like that's a sign
Yeah.
that conditions are just not good and they're just avoidable. Like you get these V-shaped setups with sweep, delivery, good targets, and then they don't hit. And it's like, okay, well, probably not going to trade this then.
What did you think to the 4 minute that I sent you the
Oh,
screenshot?
yeah. Dude, the 4 minute, it was Monday, right? Wait, Friday? 4 minute. Was it Friday? Oops. Wait.
November 10th.
Oh, so Monday. This one. Right? 4:20 a.m.
Yeah.
Well, it
That's the
didn't
one.
it didn't close below. Oh, wait, it did here.
That's what um that's what triggered. That was yesterday as well. Yeah, bank holiday.
No, that was Monday.
No news Monday. Okay, yeah, fair
Oops.
enough. So yeah, Monday was red as well for me. Like I was down to about 250 because I took a loss on this.
I'm starting to wonder, bro, if because from what I've seen, I feel like trades that are like between 4 and 6 are not the greatest. Because it's like end of London / pre-market NY, and like at that time we were still really bullish. Like, you know what? Something that you should think about is when you take losses, write down what time they are. I'm curious.
Okay. Yeah,
Because
I
if
take a
there's
lot
like
of
a
losses.
thing like 4:15 a.m., right? The 5 minute that you took a loss on was at 4:45 a.m. The 15 minute was during NY, but it was sloppy. So, but yeah, I would check how often you lose between like between 4 a.m. and NY Open, because there might be something to that, low key. Because the time of
I
day
don't,
is also very important to all these ICT concepts. Like the time of day is crucial. So if you keep losing during those hours, maybe it's just because that's low probability hours. I just don't know because I haven't studied the charts during that time. If that makes sense. Like I'm used to
yeah,
NY, so I don't know the characteristics of those hours, basically. So it's something to note, probably though, you know. But
okay, cool.
all right, man.
Yeah, Sam. All right, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you
Yep.
for the recaps, and I'll catch you. I'll catch
Tomorrow.
you tomorrow, maybe. Or we'll try and do a day with news. I
I
don't think
know
I've got
there's
news
no news
tomorrow.
this whole week, so it's kind of lame.
Yeah, let's keep it for next week then.
All right. Later, man.
Sound all right. Have a good one.
You too.
Enjoy your day. See you.